cheer. Where's Paul? Come on. Now, there's a man there could have been wearing shorts. Tell you what, listen. Even you didn't try the short. Paul, it's great to have you here. Fair play to you. It's nice to be here again, isn't it?
Nice to be back here in Coleraine again. And obviously, it's been nice to be on the north coast, and we've been blessed with wonderful weather, and it'll be here tomorrow as well. So everybody get their sun cream out.
I think so. Get the sun, exactly. Yeah. Get those legs out. Get the sun cream out. I agree with you. And I tell you what, we're talking to John and a few of the boys. He looks at the. I was looking even at the start that we were doing last night, looking for the mark in the marquee. The quality of rider on the grid now is something special, isn't it? There are winners virtually all over the place whenever you take a look at it.
Yeah, the competition is unbelievable, isn't it? It's like last night I went back to the apartment and I was very, very deflated. I had 3 top 10s, and to be honest, if you'd asked me that 2 years ago, if I came to the Northwest in the top 10s, I would have bit your arm off. But to me, it's not right. Where I need to be somewhere else now. I need to be further up the field, and I was looking down through the list of riders, and bloody hell, there's some experience there, and there's some fantastic riders, and it's incredible for the Northwest to have such a calibre of riders there, and to be a part of it is amazing.
I spoke to you, a few weeks ago now. We bumped into each other a few different places, but you were really peaking with the way you're riding. Really happy, everything's kind of tip top. Is that why you're so deflated yesterday? I mean, top 10's brilliant, but it's just a case of I know what it's like.
Yeah, like practice, we were thereabouts. Even on the big bike from word go, I was on the pace. I matched my time last year, I think, on the second lap of what we did last year. So, I had high hopes for last night's race, and I'm not sure if the emotions got the better of me, and I was trying too hard to try and make something happen when we all know that the 10th rider doesn't really perform. So, I'm going in tomorrow, forgetting about last night's racing, and let's go back to enjoying it again. I've enjoyed my whole winters. I've been in Thailand, I've been in Spain, all training. And the work I've put in didn't show last night, and I want to make things right tomorrow.
There's an interesting thing you say to me there, the fact that it relates to all sport. If you look at some people who feel that they haven't achieved what they can do, they're probably taking it too serious. There's something about it. You need probably say to yourself, I need to relax a bit more and do what you're good at and not be worrying too much about it. Like, but top 10's a hell of it. Hey, whenever you look at those fields, it's great to hear you say that you're not happy with it.
Yeah, no, for sure. As say, like, the competition's amazing. But for what I put in this year, I need more. And the biggest thing for me this year, I'm starting to believe in myself, and I think over the past few years I haven't. There's a lot of things that can go into place. The team, the people around you, and they give you confidence. But the 80% of it comes from in here. And if you don't believe in yourself, you might as well not even put fuel in the bike.
Mm-hmm. You've got a good teammate. A cracking team. Obviously, Jackson Racing, good bikes, good teammate. Does that help?
Yeah, for sure it does. Like last year we had Julian Trummer on board, and I was the one that was setting the benchmark. You've got Josh, British champion. He's won loads of races, so much experience, and I want a piece of that pie of what he has to try and get something from it to benefit me. At the end of the day, the number thing you want to do is beat your teammates. So the only way I can do that is lift the bar for myself. And to have him there is amazing.
Well, I think I'm going to put a bet on you tomorrow. I think you'll be better than the top 10. I think you could be a wee bit closer. What do you think, Steve?
Well, I'd like to think so.
If you get your head right.
I'll be disappointed tomorrow.
And again, look, we ask everybody like that, but it must give you a great source of pride and encouragement whenever you take a look at the way that people turn out. And people are here from everywhere, all over the world, and they come here to meet the riders faithfully for this Coleraine Council event, and it's fantastic to have them, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I only live half an hour down the road, so to me, this is as close as I get to having a local race. So it's incredible. Like, and as you say, the people come from all over the place. I think I've even seen a South African flag around the corner there, and it's brilliant.
Well, listen, I tell you what, we wish you every success tomorrow. I think all the local people here would love to see another local name becoming a really big name. Would that be correct? Are you going to stay and sign a few autographs as you go along? Ladies and gentlemen, come on, show your appreciation. Paul Jordan, fantastic.
Thanks, buddy.
Next up, Josh